indication of where your grip's supposed to be. Right? Many people have a wide grip or narrow grip. Definitely, Joe, if you could go any wider, you would have gone wider, but the ball ends there. So that's it. But let's just micromanage it. As you act, I want you to find the hip section of your body. So the ball is sitting inside the hip. Good. Now, I want you to open the hands wide enough for the ball to sit exactly on the bending point of the hip. Good. Helen, can you bend the knees a bit more? Push the hip back. Is it sitting right inside the hook? Perfect. Sleep. Bend the knees. Keep the chest a bit upright. Now from there, remember, you are not thrusting the hip forward. You're going to jump. Jump. Good. Toe. Let's go. 5 of it. 1. How did it feel?
Good.
How was the relationship between your hip and that ball? Were you hitting it a lot, or were you just going up with it? Perfect. That's the whole scenario. Remember the rule 1. At that point, your shin is 90 degrees angle to the ground. Perfect. So bum up, come higher, tiny bit. Good. I need your toes angled out. Remember, we angling the toes. You are doing a specific deadlift to that foot. Perfect. Oh, we're going to flat back. I need that flat back from everyone. Also, I need a pinch shoulder. Now, come up more. Come up more. Good. See that knee go on top, back in. That's how I want it. Good. Now, from that point, if I tell you to jump, how would you do it? Good, Helen. Go, go. Repeat 5 rounds. So, I want you to start implanting the back of your head. Look, I'm jumping with this ball. I am not going to be hitting it to go forward. So the hit is not meant to be pushing the ball forward, meant to push the ball up. So you could relax the rest of you. Let's tease this guy. Go to the angle. Alright. He's going to hang snatch to the more likely to a muscle one, pinch your shoulder back. Good. Now what I want you to do not lock the knees. Finish the ball overhead. Go. Good. Again, try that, but this time I need you to make an impact into the hip. So really high back with it. Okay. Go. Boom. So now, everybody come next to me, please. Right next here, please. Point that ball is going to go in front of you. It's always going to go inward. Again, please. Go. That makes sense now? So, that's what we're going to do today. I want you guys now to grab yourself 5 kg on each side of that bar and load your bars up. So for the ladies 25, for the guys 30 kg. Stay where you are. I love this part. This is the most uncomfortable part for many people. So I'm going to keep you there till you get yourself ready. So, I'm looking to see your shoulder blades are pinching back. Joe, pinch up the shoulders, puff the chest, stay on top of the ball. Chest out. At this point, whose quad is burning? Excluding Helen, because Helen's all over. You're burning, aren't you? Hang in there, baby. Who else is burning? Stop, burning, perfect, you're burning. Good, and stand up, relax. At this posture here, you should be sitting comfortably into your glutes. Your quad should not be doing anything. If your quad is taking over, that means your glutes and hamstring are just switched off fully. I want them 10% on at least, but if you are not, that means we have to now, who put your hand on that quad was hurting? You know your names, right? Your glutes and your hamstring needs to develop. I don't care how you get it developed, just get them developed. Because right now, it's going to really ruin your knees on the long term. I'll tell you this now. Feel your glutes switching on. Good. You all feeling the glutes or the quads? Anyone feeling the quad, put your hand up. Perfect. Now put your hand out. Now slowly drive up the hip. Slow it down and get into control. And stop. Get ready, set, jump. At what point did you feel your quad? The extension broken. Right at the top. You wouldn't feel it nowhere else. So it's the same thing you are going to do in the technique. Your quad should not be fully involved till you are about to finish the move, which is a triple extension. Position. Now slowly bring the shoulders on the front of the ball. As you're doing that, bring the ball close to your shin. Good, perfect. Alright, give me a high pull. Up to the chin, pull. Good. And you didn't end up thinking about your elbow. But funny enough, all of you guys, when on the last 2 reps, got the ball up to the chin without any error. Meaning, don't take away the part that the legs got to do the job. And do not give it to the wrong muscle group, the quads. The quad is when you're recovering, not when you pull it. You kind of use about 5% of your muscles in the quadricep area on a foot deadlift, let alone when you've been able to get there. Think about it. That's the backside muscles, and your movement needs to go there. So that means all of those muscles need to be switched on from back. So why it's so essential for me to see your shoulders or tucked back in is because any arch on it will give you less of a movement on the drive. We want to maximize that drive. We want to make it high as possible. Now I'm going to break it down to you two at the same time again. I know you are isolating the rest of you guys, but it's okay. Right. Grab the board, bring the board on over your knees. Over your knees, okay. Everyone pay attention, we are sitting into the heel, right? So if I push her forward, I could see her shin get harder. Have a look at her shin, it's soft. If I push her forward, she switches on immediately, and you can see it.
What do you mean soft? It says soft and hard.
See that? Muscle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Now watch. It locks.
Okay.
If I see a locking shin, I know the person is sitting forward to it. So immediately you need to identify that yourself. If you feel it there, you're too far forward. Sit back into the hip. You're doing fine. Go back into it. Good. Now, the ratio of the ball to the hip is the longest distance, right? So now what I want you to do is to readjust your toes, because your toes are too far forward. You see how it changes your leg posture? So angle the toe by another 10 degrees. You too, more, because you're longer. Good. Immediately you realize your outer shin is going to start switching on to stabilize you. That means now you got to hold ground on your own hand. Take it down. Take it down. Back to straight, pop the chest. Again, down. Hold on. Bring it to the shin. All the way up to the knee. Hold it. Good. Now, you actually made a platform for you to go into the hip. Now, at this point, I do not want the hip to move or go up. I want the hip where it is. All I want you to lean back with your lower back. Lean back. Go. Go. Bring the ball to the hip without moving the hip up. Alright. Again, back down. Again. Shin 90 degrees, right? So pushing me back, bum up. Now from here, the bum stays where it is. Lean back. Boom. Good. That's what I need from you. Let's try that again. Hold. A bit back more, back more, back more. Bum up, bum up, bum up. There. Shin goes 90 degrees again. Now, keep the hip, lean back. Boom. Can I get you to do the same thing, but multiply by 5 times faster? Fast! What do you see? The ball getting that hit. Ready, set, let's go. That's what it should feel like. It gets faster. So if I'm here, I'm going to clap 1. If I'm there, clap 2. If I'm there, clap 3. If I'm there, clap 4. Ready? It's 4 claps. Ready, set, go. Good. Now I'm going to ask him to, without losing balance too much, lift his toes up as much as possible. As much as possible. Do you feel your calf is about to snap? Calf. Yeah, it's tight. It's tight. And look how much range he's getting. So that says to me, his femur bone to his shin is going to dictate the movement, not his toes. Alright? That means you're going to land very flat. Take a rest. When we say landing flat, you're going to end up like that. Now the problem with that is, when you go out there to sideline, you're supposed to angle the toe to land into the heels. But you are dragging the whole thing to the side. That's what is either catching, or at the same time, the knees are very vulnerable on that move. Before you do that, so we're going to make it easier. On that drive you did, you should be on your toes, right? This is your chance to point your toes to the right angle. So the toes now is going to go out from sideways and your heel is going to land in. Try that. Your squat under the ball suddenly becomes a lot more smoother. But we want to make it perfect, almost. So I'm going to ask you all to do, doing the same thing, but bear in mind, toes got to go out, You land on the heels, you're going to sit back to your bum and your hamstring, and you're going to push the knees out to do it. That's 4 cues. Ready, guys? Set back in your board. Bum up, man. Bum up, bum up. There you go. Pinch your shoulder, pinch your shoulder. Good. Hold that position. And I know one likes this position. I know it's especially. Right. Snatch. So the elbow bendage and the knee droppage is going to happen at the same time. Try it. Elbow and the knee at the same time. Go. Good. That's the one. You just did it. Again. Keep it closer to your body. Go. Good. Try not to twist the hand, because the second your elbow go under, that means you're going to get under. Keep the elbow dominating it. Good. Again. Good. Yeah. You're going into the hip. Drop the hip more. Good. A bit off the cue, but this is where we're going. You get into that hip. In the back, your elbow is taking over. Now your hip is dropping at the same time. So it's vice versa. They go together. That's okay. I want you to pay attention. Time is a cue. Good. So the cue of the time. The range of the movement is another cue. But where is it coming from? You said the whole body. Yeah, the whole body is a weight. If you flip it, shoulders good. Have you seen the elbows? They do a little tick. That gives you momentum.
Swing.
Exactly. So now, let's just change places. When you're on there, you're exposed. There's no gravity. You're kind of pointed to it. But we're doing the same thing. But this time, your feet is in the ground. The bar is being manipulated. So now, if you look at it, the bar is that pipe. But you are not free on the gravity. You actually got a point of gravity. So you would do exactly what you would have done on a gymnastic bar. But this time, you are the one that moving around the bar and the bar is moving around you. That's a fixed bar. So whatever momentum you put into it is going to go into it. But the second you put momentum into this, it's going to move to a different direction. So run time, run cue is going to move all over the place. I'm going to go to squat position. So I'm not going to jump. I'm just going to show you how the hip moves. Are you ready? Watch the elbow. Watch the hip. Watch the knee. These 2 joints. 1, 2, 3. Let's see how they work together. It's a combination also. Can I come to the side, babe? See the angle? You guys good to see angle too? Good. Alright, now, snatch grip. I'm going to slow it down as much as possible. Going to the hip. At this point, when I'm getting to this area here, I'm not pushing the hip forward, I'm hyping. And look how the elbow is going to transit. Let's try that again. Look at the transition again. Yeah. What did you see? Small elbow is a big chest coming up. Elbow is driving, but I'm dropping. So the timing is the key point. Don't wait for the ball to come up. It's going to come up anyway. You just build momentum to it. So it's going to drive itself up. Even you're trying to get under, it's still going to go up. Use that momentum. That makes sense? Back on your balls. Let's try it again. Good. Get a bit more momentum from the shoulder again. Go again. I really want to see the shoulder escalating more. Elbow took over. So you think your elbow is taking over, but the elbow did it earlier on the shoulder. Exactly. We said elbow is in line with the shoulder line. If it's even there, it's in line with your shoulder. It should never point too far back because it's going to flip the ball too far back. Remember, wherever it is going to end up too far behind your locking point. There.
That's the position.
That's the position. If you go too far back, it's going to flip the ball too far back too.
Yeah.
Exactly. Just snatch a bit wide. Imagine you've got a ball in your hand. The uncomfortable part of it is, when it comes to this hand, it's going to be here because it's a snatch grip, right? Now, that elbow already pointing you and rounding you up. Now, relax yourself. All right, good. This time, release. Pinch your shoulders. Okay. Now push the elbows. Where's your elbows now?
There.
That's what we want. But what happens is, when the shoulder is rounded and then you put the elbow, it's going to point it forward. Then you're going to force it back, that's going to push the ball too far back. This is why we say, keep the shoulders pinched back to start off, because it's your foundation work. These things don't change, they've got to be there. It's like having a spine arched. You're not going to have a very kind of calculated pull because that end of arch is going to really manipulate the movement of the path of the ball. If it's straight, you know exactly where it's going to go, but try to get a slingshot but have a bent arch. You never know where it's going to aim, if you're going to lose the aim. But if it's a straight slingshot, you know exactly where you're going to hit. Now, before you take off, you're going to ask, soft knees. You're going to loosen up the back, from here. Loosen up this area. Good. Keep this tight. Now, I want you to imagine you're leaning forward and back for a second. So lean forward a bit. Like me. Like this. Yeah. Good. Couple of times, let's open it up. Couple of times, good. Couple of times, good. Now, I want you to all look at the ball movement there for a second. In the sideline. All come to the side and actually see how much the ball is torquing. Sorry, I'm going to get you tired. Alright. So do the movement a couple of times. Lean in. Lean up. What do you see to the ball happening? It's flipping forward, right? Go ahead, a couple of times. Good. Again, faster. Faster. Alright. Now stop. So we realize the start is here, the finish is there. So we're talking about this much more movement here. It's pushing up forward. So if you push it up forward, do you think it's going to end up in front of your belly button? In front, forward, forward, a bit tiny. So it's about here. Yeah. So do that again one more time. Forward over. Yeah, and back up. So do it again quick. Alright, now this time relax the shoulder. Let it pop out for a second. So you're throwing the ball forward. Try that again. Good. 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 Keep the knees bent. Keep the knees bent. Now try it again. So now what we're going to do, we're going to give it a leverage lower. So you're going to lean forward, and you're going to do exactly that. Go. Forward. There you go. Keep it going. A couple of times. Now this is when the elbow is not even switched on yet. That's why the ball is popping out. Again. Good. And then, okay. This is the line here. It's a tiny bit forward, but it's a bit higher. Pretty much every one of us is going to be in front of our belly button. That's your impact area. That's how much leverage you're going to get from that impact, if any. That's where it's going to be. So I'm going to ask you to get that empty ball for a second. Go to that ball. Bring your ball to the belly button. This is me doing the movement with no momentum at all. Belly button there. Perfect. Now, what we're going to do is to drop and catch, right? Put your hand around the ball. So, it shouldn't be hitting us at all.
What do you mean?
Catch the ball, Omar!
So I'm going underneath now?
Yep.
The ball moving?
Yep. Go. Nope, we're not. Go. Don't break your hand, man. Go! Tiny bit. It's a bit of a torque, but don't come up. Stay on the bottom. Try that again. You should be sitting, yep, right there. Hold. Go. Oh, a bit tight. But this is the area we're working at. Understand it? Omar can pull it off. Pretty much a professional athlete or an elite athlete should be able to pull this off. But do you understand? The ball doesn't move from the belly button at all. You have to get under it. And that's the beauty of a snatch or clean and jerk or clean itself. That you are the one going to be like this guy over this pipe, going to be swinging around the pipe. Just like it. If you go back to the ancient part of where weightlifting was born and how they came up with the idea, let's put weights over our head, it happened in a gymnasium, inside the gymnastic gym. Gymnastics was born way before Olympic lifting was. So people wanted to do something with the bar, with the weight to get stronger. So they generated something lifting weights and it evolved from there. So the fundamental was from the foundation of how it was a sport born, was from that part, and we forgot about it. We forgot about what weightlifting was all about. It wasn't about you trying to get the ball over the head. It was about you, can you get it to the belly button area and then get under it? This is why we said 3 keys. Mobility, stability, then you could talk about strength. That's why I'm stressing a lot around your mobility area. Where's your? There it is. Because I need you to be 110% around that Achilles area. Because 90% of your snatch problems come from the Achilles.
Can you just explain the difference between mobility and stability?
Mobility, stability. Mobility is the range of motion you're going to get in any joint.
Yeah, okay.
When it comes to stability, it's about talking about is the group of muscles firing on time to stabilize you on a movement. So pretty much every single core muscle you got. When we say core in school, they think it's about abs. The core is actually from upper pectoral going back to lower quads. Front limb, lower limb, back limb, pretty much the overall core muscles. That's the stability part of you. And that's one of the areas that most people neglect because they don't understand it. Mobility, yes, they get into it, they understand their pain, but the stability doesn't tell you you're in pain.
So
it just doesn't give you a response.
mobility is a drain, basically. The range of motion around the drain.
That's right.
Stability is like the muscles working
to stabilize your posture.
Yeah.
If you're missing one of these two areas, forget about weightlifting in a professional field. That's how I look at it. When someone walks into any club or any gym, the good coach always does two tests to make sure is he going to be having the right person, the right team. So what I really want you guys to do, to think about that mobility, is the nervous system that says, you're not mobile, you shouldn't be doing it, because that happens to you a lot, yeah? Your brain says to you switch off, and you switch off and you fall back a bit. Sometimes when you are too far back, your brain tells you you're not mobile enough, and it happens in thousands of a second. The brain is the most complex computer you could find, and it does things in unconscious way if you want it. It's like uses the fear and flight, more like a fear, fight and flight, into anything you do, especially weightlifting. Either you're going to fight it, get under it, and you know it's going to be uncomfortable, or you're going to fall away and run away from it. That's where you eject. So I need you all to become a fighter in this, because this is how it's going to work. You're going to eject yourself out. You never know what's going to happen to your mobility if you don't force yourself to get it. Now, mobility on our age frame, I'm slightly older, but the younger guys, the mobility, the older we get, the harder it gets. And, that's years of not doing the ABCs. But trying to get that back, you can't go to your class and say, I'm going to get my mobility back. Ain't going to work. There is tons of biomechanic exercise you got to do, tons of osteoclast kind of exercise you got to do to open up all of the joints to be able to do a full range of motion. I'll give you an example. All of you guys stand up. Come on up. Get back to your bar. You get there. Come on, guys. That's the super line. Narrow it down, baby. Narrow. I like how you guys translate narrow. Like core drive up, perfect. Now.